Breaking news now, Omaha crews responding to a house fire right near 22nd in Miami just after 12:30 this morning. Crews found smoke and flames coming from a second-story window of an abandoned two-story home. They had the fire out in about 15 minutes. Nobody was hurt. Investigators are still working to find the cause.
Also breaking overnight, about an hour later, crews were called to another abandoned house fire near 16th and Victor Avenue. Firefighters had that one out in about 10 minutes. Douglas County officials say no one was hurt there either.
And breaking news here at the alert desk. Heavy rain bands from Typhoon Makala are causing flooding across parts of southern Taiwan. And in the Pingtung area, work and classes are canceled. Now take a look here at your screen. We just got this brand new video into the alert desk. Taiwan Central Weather Administration says sporadic showers and thunderstorms are set to impact other parts of the country throughout the day. Authorities right now are urging residents to stay alert for any possible flooding or landslides. Aaron?
More top stories now. The Bennington man charged in connection to the death of a 16-year-old Millard West high school student will be sentenced today. Christopher Luke faces up to 1 year in prison and a $1,000 fine or both.
Also happening today, Bellevue city officials and project partners will sign the final structural rafter for the Bellevue Water Park before it's lifted into place. The city says the signing represents the completion of a key phase of water park construction.
Ashland is set to host more than 10,000 people for the Country Drive Music Festival. Organizers describe the event as Nebraska's largest country music festival. Starts today, runs through Saturday.
Nebraska head coach Matt Rule and our Flex Work sports coaches are teaming up to host a youth football camp today. Activities include interactive sessions and skill stations. It'll be at the Blackburn High School football field starting at 9 o'clock this morning.